A friend of mine once wanted to know with what problems do the clients come to you for coaching, and what do you do that the problems can be resolved in 3 or 4 sessions? I said no client has ever come with a problem to coaching. Mostly it's someone else who creates problems and they want to know how to deal with it. Clients often come with a narrative though, where they have a reason not to say a yes to a situation, but also as many reasons for not saying a no to it. A dilemma, you would say. No, I call it the Gulliver's syndrome. On both sides of your body, thousands of fine threads, these are your reasons, holding you down to the ground. Some of these threads may be your real concerns, but most may be your assumptions. Whatever they may be, they do a great job holding you down to the ground. You are stuck with the feeling of helplessness. Helplessness is a state where the probability to influence any outcome diminishes dramatically. The underlying fear of missing out on something convinces you not to say a yes, but the reasons on the other side sound as convincing to you so as not to say a no. This is an internal tug of war. This state beats all our intellectual, educational, rational faculties, and the result is inertia. No amount of good intention advice or well-meaning rational explanations help in such a situation. We are dimensional beings, and that is why untying one or more threads changes nothing at all. Let me show you a small example of dimensionality and how it works. If you were to ask me if I am a violent person, I would instantly say, no, I'm a non-violent person. My answer represents my attitude, what I like and what I dislike. Let's enhance this scenario a bit and ask, what if someone harmed my loved ones or my property? I think I would react without giving much thought to fend off any threat, so my reaction would be violent. Let me take you to the third dimension. What if I harm someone unintentionally? Would I still be violent? No, I would be apologetic and non-violent. You see, what I like is very different from how I react, and all that is extremely different to how I respond. It often happens that where we need a response, we react. But why is a response so different from a reaction or an attitude? After all, they all come from the same person. When we respond, we reflect, we contemplate, we introspect, we consciously regulate impulsive actions. In this state, our experience, our knowledge, our insights, and our rationale begin to influence our behavior, and we influence the outcome of events and others' behaviors more effectively. A response also gets us to think about our own thinking. This always creates new options. And it is in this state that the client decides herself to what degree she will alter which factor of her complex behavior. Whenever we think we have only one option to resolve our issues, we reach our limits very quickly. I call this a binary state. There is only one truth, an absolute truth, a right or a wrong. This causes extreme emotional reactions. A coach will ideally use methods that get clients thinking about their own thinking to create multi-valued options and relieve them from a binary state. If fear induces a feeling of helplessness and inertia, multi-valued options induce a sense of control and create self-confidence to exert influence without any external help. That is the reason my coaching achieves very effective results in only 3 or 4 meetings. It is critical to coaching to liberate the client from single option thinking and empower her with multi-valued options thinking. Once learned, this can accompany you for a long time and help you create an adaptive behavior that lets you face challenges in life or even cope with inevitabilities and also disruptive events. So going back to my question that my friend asked me once, do clients come to me with problems? Whatever they may come with, my client always goes away with a new paradigm about their thinking.